Hi, my name is Zaki from EE1124BA. Now I want to present a presentation about hydro power plant. I am with two other group members, which is Amirul al-Hafiz bin Shamsuddin and Muhammad Irfan Hakim bin Abdul Halim. So now I will talk about task intro that given to my group mate. Our lecturer already gave a task by making a video that related to subject EPO246, which is a power system. Our group choose hydropower plant because hydroelectric is the second most used energy in some country. So I will continue with the introduction. So in the introduction, hydropower dams are one of the main component of hydropower facilities. A dam is a large man-made structure used to store water. In addition to building designed to produce hydroelectric power, dams were also built to control river flow and regulate flood. The next point, in hydropower plant, the water is utilized to move the turbine. So as we can see, the water in the dam will flow into the water level in the below, so that the water can spin the turbine. In the next point, the potential energy of the water stored in the dam converted into kinetic energy of the moving water in penstock. So the turbine in the penstock will change the potential energy of the water into the kinetic energy of the moving water in the penstock. The next point is hydropower plant fulfill the 30% of total energy needs of the world. The last point, total hydro potential of the world is 5,000 gigawatt. We continue with the next slide. There are four types of hydropower plant. The first one is a arch dam. The arch dam is called by its shape because the shape is arch. The arch shape gives strength to the dams. So in these dams, the contractors will use less material, narrow side. So the contractor or the builder will choose a narrow side to build this arch dam. The last point is a neat, strong abutment. The second dams is a concrete gravity dams. This dam will hold them in place, and lot of concrete used to build these gravity dams. The third hydropower plant, which is a buttress dams. This buttress dam face is held up by a series of support and flat or curved face. So this dam is either flat or a curved face. And lastly, embankment dams. This embankment dams is built at the wave resist flow of water and earth or rock. So we will continue with the next presenter, which is Muhammad Irfan Hakim bin Abdul Halim.
Now we move on to the equipment on the application of the power plants. The catchment area, which is the whole area behind the clam training into stream as a river across which the dam has been built at a suitable place. Next one is reservoir. A reservoir is employed to store water, which is further utilized to generate power by running the hydroelectric turbines. Next, dam. A dam is a barrier which confines or raises water for storage or diversion to create a hydraulic heat. We move to a turbine. Turbine is a very light fan, like a structure having many numbers of blades. It has an ability to rotate on its axis when water passes through it. Generator is a device in which when there is a rotation of coil between the strong magnetic field when it produces an alternating current. or AC current. Next, we move to the draft tube. Draft tube, the function of draft tube is it allows the turbine to be set above tailwater level without loss of head, and to facilitate inspection and maintenance. It also increases the output power and the efficiency of hydropower plants. The penstocks is the connecting pipe between the dam and the turbine house. And lastly, valve. The valve is the instrument which is used to control the pressure of the flow of water. Now we see how actually hydropower plants works. These hydropower plants dams utilize the potential energy from a dam water to electricity. The elevation created by the dam creates gravitational force for turning the turbine when water is released. A reservoir at higher catchment area where water is stored to be pumped to higher reservoir for release when electricity is in demand. Next, we move to the application of hydroelectric power plants. Firstly, they help in creating recreational facilities. Second, it also helps in flood risk management. The water from the dam is used for agricultural irrigational facility. And lastly, it helps in generating revenue as the location of the plant creates a tourist spot.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Amirul al-Hafiz bin Samsudin, and today I would like to present about advantage of hydropower plant. Why hydropower plant good for generate power? First, operation cost is much less. Then, due to this cost of power generation per unit is low, these plants are more reliable. Next, testing and stopping of this plant takes short time compared to steam and nuclear power plants. This power plant don't have ash disposal and nuclear waste problem. Then the life expectancy is higher, it's about 50 years. This plant have high efficiency over wide range of load compared to other plants. Then require less supervising staff. Next, this plant can be used for irrigation, transportation, fisheries and tourism, and flood control purpose in addition to power generation. Okay, then we talk about the disadvantage of hydropower plant. First, total power developed depend on total amount of water supply, thus it depend on rainfall. These plants are generally located far away from load centers, hence it requires long transmission lines. It increases the cost of transmission line and increase loss. Time required developing this plant is high. Last but not least, there are many reasons why using more hydroelectric power of hydroelectricity is good. Like, for instance, the fact that hydroelectric power is clean, renewable source of energy that doesn't contribute to global warming and climate change. Hydroelectric power plant ensure reliable delivery of electricity by enabling a steady and regular production of electricity, which isn't the same with other renewable energy sources like solar and wind energy. Hydroelectric power plants have very long history of use and generate the largest share of renewable energy in the world, much more than solar, wind and geothermal energy do. Then, using hydropower has mostly a great advantage. It could help us make more electricity faster, consistently and sustainable for the future. That's all from me. Thank you.